All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Origosis. We are back with some audio adjustments as I realized after 3 episodes of recording how hot the audio was. Anyways, let's continue. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble. If he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Let's see. Passionate, clever, cruel. If you think these caravanners are prickly, watch out for those axe wielders, so Dama mentioned. Let's try clever, see what we get. He laughs. That's excellent advice indeed. You now have 1 rank and a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations can be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity, but if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to misalign their dispositions with what is favored by their deity and order, respectively. For the main character only, their dispositions will modify the effects of Holy Radiance for priests and Faith of Conviction for paladins. Well, not anything I need to worry about.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Saris and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire, a fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners. Why'd you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Saris? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Sounds reasonable enough. That's high-minded of you. Seems like you got the short end of the stick. Rational. Diplomatic. I like the diplomatic route. That's high-minded of you. A blush rises from under his collar. Not at all. Just doing my part. Alright. Let's see what you got for sale there. Alright. What do we have? Oh, yeah, some of my pre-order / Kickstarter stuff. Did I mention I kickstarted this? I did. Let's see. Where's my money? Money? Oh, underneath this. 100 copper. You know what? There's not usually much you need to pick up initially. Some lockpicks. Probably good. And crossbow, greatsword, weapons. No, not really feeling that I need any weapons yet. Don't have enough money. Oh, it's 100. Oh, 38 each. Okay. Well, let's just grab one. That way we have it. Alright, close out of there. Alright, we finished up just about everything in there. Let's see. Now let's move on with the story. And then we'll do some Codex stuff in the next episode. Actually, I think the bush is this way. I have played the first 5 minutes before, but I don't remember where it is exactly. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been and what's left to explore. I assume it's M? Yes, it is. Okay.
With Pillars of Eternity, we strive with every level to both evoke the essence of the beloved Infinity Engine games, as well as introduce something new and engaging for players to experience in the world of Aora. The Caravan Encampment was no exception to this goal. As the introduction area and the first impression of Aora has to offer, it really needed to speak to the player from the get-go. Keeping in mind this principle, we needed to begin the game with an image that instilled simultaneously the feeling of adventure players may be familiar with from a Dungeons and Dragons setting, while introducing them to our own unique world. The idea of a caravan huddled around a flickering campfire both seemed familiar and befitting as the humble beginnings to a grand adventure. By setting the scene before a large ancient ruin with peculiar stone-like objects growing from the ground, we felt this would introduce them to some of the key landmarks of the Deerwood. Another principle in our design was non-linearity. Pillars of Eternity is a game about choice and consequence. We didn't want our introduction to feel like an entirely guided experience, so we opted to keep the flow of the level pretty open to exploration. Once the player has finished speaking with Odema, they are free to wander around the immediate area and examine their surroundings, even find clues that foreshadow their inevitable ambush, a situation that very quickly teaches the player the concept of consequence in our world.
I completely forgot I had the commentary turned on. Awesome. That's going to add a lot to this, I think. All right, let's see. Cloak of Obsidian of the Obsidian Order. Let's take a look at this. The Obsidian Order is shrouded in mystery, with even the hand occult having few clues about their origins. Some scholars have speculated that the Order's members are a diverse group from all over Eora, brought together by their love of exploration, fierce battle, and wondrous stories. Cool. We'll throw that on. Oh! Yep, must be a Kickstarter thingy. Gaun's Pledge. Grants Gaun's Pledge. 2 per rest, speed fast. Gives me 15 endurance. Interesting. Per rest ability, recharge 2, I guess? Okay. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world of Eora. An aspect of the god Eothas, Gaun represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by the many interlocking sickles that form the ring. As Gaun helps protect the dignity of old age, so too do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. Alright. Guess we'll equip it for now. How do I activate it? I'll take a look later. And this is for a little piggy. This tiny titanic, the giant miniature space piglet. This tiny titanic pig is an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save companionship. Giant miniature space piglet. Tiny titanic pig. I like it. And there we go. I have my little pig following me around. Nothing for her. Alright. What's over here?
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Interesting. What do we have?
Let's check by those outcroppings.
I'm guessing these are outcroppings. What's this? Cool. This path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Damn it! Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans. Oh, okay, that's the way we came. As it said. Let's increase this scroll speed a little bit. Game. Up it to 2x and see how that feels. That feels a lot better. Oh boy, here we go. Plausible system. All right, not gonna read that. All right, well, let's see. What do we have here? Party AI is active. Awesome. We'll keep her AI. No, we'll turn it both off. All right, you. Edit Grimoire, Second Wind. That's my Arcane Assault. Oh, that'll reach. Nice. No line of sight. Alright, so I'll have to have him run there. We'll have her run in an attack.
Ready when you are.
One of your characters has been engaged. In melee, when characters are engaged, they immediately stop moving. Okay. Alright. So now maybe I have line of sight. Actually, looks like this will reach. No, let's just go straight for the missiles. Alright. And... You know, probably best if she does a knockdown.
Ready when you...
All characters in the game, friend and foe, have 4 primary defenses against attacks. Deflection, Fortitude, Reflect, Reflex, and Will. These defenses are based on the character's attributes, items, and other effects. Accuracy is compared to the appropriate defenses. Okay, it's basic D&D stuff. Alright. I think we killed it. Let's loot it. What you got? Wolfhide. Joy. Alright.
Ready when you are.
Let's close that. Is there a button to see what
This is
the...
it.
I'll go on ahead.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, I'm gonna hit Alt. I see. Get some berries. Oh! As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. If you ever get stuck, open it up to review your notes. Oh, that was the berry I needed. Alright. Adema says you've had some interesting travels. Oh, that's me telling her? No, she telling me. She said that. I said that? You said that. Who said that? She said that. Okay, she said that. Explorer, Adema says you've had some interesting travels. In the watery parts of the world as a mariner, I lived out on the frontier for a time. Interesting might not be the word. I sailed with cold-blooded conquerors. I like that. I lived out on the frontier for a time. Yeah? How was it you happened to come here? It was a harsh place to live. It was too quiet a life. Raiders destroyed my home, took everything from me. I like that one too. Let's go with the Raiders destroyed my home bit. I like it. That's a damnable run of luck. Maybe the new setting will turn things around for you. Calcia breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle, like the rest of the lot? Wow, I totally screwed that up. I don't even know. It's a hard offer to pass up. No, I'm just passing through. Yeah, I like the idea of settling down again. You won't find many offers like that in these parts. Believe me. Got some big plan in store? God, I need to read ahead or something. I'm going to settle here and start a new life. I'm going to lay low here for a while. Try not to draw too much attention to myself. Getting filthy rich. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Start a new life. Well, who knows? Redrick pays well enough. Maybe we will... Maybe we end up neighbors. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Adema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Kalisha sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamital, that word. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here, and we'll see. Adema I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like to open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Direwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rotai, and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Direwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after the war for some years. Some years back, the locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now. But somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister about it. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfell's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Alright, off to the Agua. Explore all the little nooks and crannies. Oh, there we go. Burned lady. Oh good, we found the stream. Anything pickable? That looks like the remnants of a bridge. Ah, nope, we have a bridge here.
What a
Right.
surprise. Sparfel went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Uh-oh. Use the tab key to highlight objects in the environment. That's the button that highlights stuff. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You've gained an item. Quest, full water skin added to the stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfell, one of the gods, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfel? Are you all right?
Sparkle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Uh-oh.
Ambush!
Bastards. I shall reprimand you. I shall save you, Sparkle. Let's see here. Create a cone of fire. No. Blades. Hobbled. What's this one do? Arcane Assault. They're not close enough for that, so we'll just fire my missile for now. Hunter. Hunter. I'll fire at that one. And we'll have her knock down this guy. Alright, let's do it.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits the DR, will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. Oh. So that guy take no damage or something? Oh no, he's dead. Alright, good. Yeah, let's just have her go on over there and attack him. Oh, she shoots a bolt. That's cool. Okay.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Gotta check on Sparfell first. And loot these lootable bodies.
Not a problem.
Alright, what do we got? We got a hunting bow. Boom. Negate. That stuff. Alright. Can we check on Sparfell?
Yeah?
No, we cannot. Anything else around here? Looks like this is where those guys were camped out at. Nope, I don't really see much else going on around here. Alright. Like I said, it's not a 100% run, it's just a full story run. So, we'll go ahead and head back to camp. Ooh. I hear the sound of battle. Oh, and there you have it. Alright, so we'll just have her... No, we'll just have her run in and attack. And my guy, we'll just have him attack also until they're closer.
What you need?
Uh-oh. Alright, let's have you run in
Just
close.
say the word.
Alright. Well, this is a good time to test and see if it hits friendlies.
Just giving them a fair shot.
No, it doesn't look like it hits friendlies. That's good. Okay. Loot the body. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Come on, both of you. Oh, shit. Everybody's dead. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed. Splayed and bug-eyed and filth. What? Splayed and bug-eyed and filthy! Wow. Helps if you read the whole word, huh? Calcia puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. Let's just finish this up and get to the save point, and that'll finish up the episode here. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Actually, we got a lot of talking to do here, so we will end the episode here, and we'll pick up with this conversation when we come back. So, everybody, thank you for watching. I will catch you next time. Once I alt-tab and hit the stop recording button. Later, guys.